Hello, everybody. What's going on?
What's up?
It's Tuesday again. That means we're back again.
Are our mics on?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see them bouncing right there.
Cool.
Give me a sound check. I might need to turn the gain up a little bit. Last time we were having issues with people being able to hear. We want everybody to hear. And right off the bat, let's thank our new members at the top. Team Hufflepuff, welcome
Also
to the
from
Terrestrial
our
Kingdom.
Discord, I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah. Mandy Candy, welcome to Outer Darkness. And Allie, welcome to the Terrestrial Kingdom. Thank you all so much for supporting us on our membership, on our Patreon, whatever the hell it is you choose to help us out with. We are so grateful. Shout out to the people on TikTok, everybody right here. If you're on TikTok, come join us on YouTube. You'll see what we're talking about. It's been good. And an important announcement today, we went and we shot our bonus video.
Our patron video. Finally.
Yes, in downtown Salt Lake City. That's why we have a little bit of a reddish glow, because we are white as fuck. And
I was too tired from our experiences today to put foundation on. So you get to see my rosacea red face more than you normally would. So I'm sorry in advance. Christina just had surgery and is in so much pain. I am sorry. I hope you start feeling better.
Audio. Who's that? Love that.
Social Spoons.
Social Spoons knows what's up.
Hello, friends. Just vibing. Brennan. Shout out to our mod Sage.
Shouts out. Who's the let's just use their Discord name, because I don't know if they want to be associated. Who's the one that's doing our thumbnails right now?
Cheeky Zeddy's husband. I would have to
shout out Cheeky Zeddy for the
I think she
Discord
is at
moderation.
work right now, but I won't say his name just in case he doesn't want me to.
Shout out. Phenomenal job. We love it. Also obsessed with the stickers and the shirt. That same person is getting us going with a Living in Distortion design that we can definitely on a sticker, probably on a shirt or something. So we are excited about that. Shout out to the homie. They're definitely doing good. Hey, random proud mom. How's it going? It's been a minute.
Emily, I'm sorry. That's such a stressful place to be. I fully understand.
Yeah. So Salt Lake City was fun. Navigating the Temple Square
disaster zone.
It was a disaster, dude. It was so much fucking extra walking. So that was a trip. It was like being behind enemy lines. Like we were in and talking to missionaries and shit, because like you cannot go anywhere without talking to missionaries. We were just doing our best.
You really can't. Like every building on Temple Square is an opportunity for them to
attack you,
proselytize you with Mormon information. So you really can't go any of the buildings without being attacked. So we talked to, I think, 3 different sets of missionaries during the 2 hours that we were there. It's really unavoidable.
Yeah.
So.
And some of them we were able to pass off as being Mormon because we had been married there. So that's fun. Let's change this title up. I want to add. We're going to talk about Taylor, Frankie, Paul, right?
Yeah, we can do that too. So the way that I got out of the missionaries this time by talking to them, because they want to recruit you, right? And so I would just be like, hey, we got married here 5 years ago. And then they wouldn't ask more questions because I have visible tattoos and McKay has long hair. So I think it was kind of implied that we left the church, because after I said that we got married here 5 years ago, they're like, oh, okay.
Oh. These guys are cool. It's fine.
Hi to listening one. Phoebe and Isaiah. That's us.
Oh, that's an OG right there.
That's an OG.
Mandy Candy too. Also just joined the membership on
Thank
the Outer
you.
Darkness tier. Is a long hauler. So we love to see some familiar faces and everything like that.
Hell yeah. So anyway, that was our day today. We got lots of footage. It's going to be super awesome. And McKay said it will be done by the end of next week.
Yes. Before next Saturday, for sure.
So
maybe we'll do a midweek update kind of thing.
Everybody, are we going to do that for everybody or just 2 top tiers?
Just the top 2 tiers.
Top 2 tiers
are the ones who get the exclusive content. So make sure you're in the terrestrial or outer darkness tier of either the Patreon at patreon.com/McKay.
Everybody gets access to the exclusive videos. It's the behind the scenes content that's the top 2.
Oh.
So which one do you want to do?
We'll just do it with everyone now. If I have messed up, then we'll just do everybody. Everybody who joins any tier of our membership or Patreon can do it.
Yes. Sorry for the confusion.
Amy, make sure you're signed in to be able to see the comments and to open the live chat. We do have the live chat on screen as well.
Of course, TikTok's the one that tells you we're live and not YouTube. Does that surprise me literally at all?
YouTube is
YouTube freaking sucks sometimes.
They're notorious for sucking booty cheeks on that.
Jen, we love you so much.
Let me get our doc pulled up here.
We've got much to talk about today.
What do we want to start out with?
Yes, make sure to join the Patreon before next week if you want to see it. It will be there afterwards. But
did you find the missionary video?
No, that's what I was going to do.
Jen, will you send the missionary video again if you have it pulled up still?
Did she send it to me?
I'm pretty sure James told me that she said, or James told me that they sent it to you. I can't talk.
Oh yeah, Jen did. Hang on.
Everybody's so nice about my hair. Thank you. That's why I love being on TikTok, because TikTok gets me the most comments about my hair. Oh, you figured it out. Okay.
I got it.
Never mind, Jordan.
Sorry, Jen.
Jen's probably on scrambling to get get it sent to me.
Didn't mean to fake you out.
Do we want to talk about a Crumbl update?
Do you want to do that first?
Let's do the Crumbl update first.
Okay.
It's a short one.
Nothing too crazy in the world of Mormon cookies today.
You always got to keep a pulse on what's going on over with the Mormon cookies. We had an interesting run-in with the Mormon cookies today, so stay tuned
for that
to see what it was. I think this has copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna leave it.
What's the shampoo we use?
Oh, it's the Oh No.
We use Amika.
Amika
for shampoo and conditioner.
What's up?
It's primo.
Tasty Tay. Make sure you go over to YouTube and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about Crumbl cookies.
Yes, come over to YouTube, please.
All right, Jordan's angrily shouting.
Thank you. I love you.
What a cutie.
Okay.
All right, let's check out this Crumbl situation real quick. This is on
Cookie Wars.
This is on TikTok. I did want to say, I saw a TikTok and somebody was like, if you're still using this oh no audio, then you need to be like herded onto an island and left there. It's gone on for too long. But let's check this out. We got Fruity Pebbles. Notice the Fruity Pebbles trademark.
It's trademarked, okay?
On the menu right there.
That's important to know.
Let's check this out. Uh-oh. That would be Fruity Dino Bites.
Fruity Dino Bites. Which I can just confirm is not as good.
You're wrong. Fruity Dino Bites is much better.
It is not.
It is much better.
It is not.
All my malto meal homies turn up. So the reason this is kind of iffy is because Crumbl Cookie wants to be the exclusive cookie shop on the market in the Western United States. They have filed a lawsuit against 2 other cookie companies that have cropped up here in Utah, specifically against one for allegedly stealing processes, recipes, floor plans, things that were on like a flash drive or some shit like that. But they're going hard on this lawsuit. And it's funny because they're saying that they're so exclusive and all this shit. But last week we showed a video of them using cake batter from a box rather than just making the cake batter, which is fine, but it's the optics. And then here they're substituting trademark like collaboration with Post or whoever the hell makes Fruity Pebbles. And they're using an off-brand Fruity Pebbles. It just looks silly. Here in the comments, they addressed this because, God damn it. Oh, it's down here. Hey, Crumblers, we're actively communicating with our FPs to ensure partnerships are being respected when it comes to ingredient substitutions.
LOL.
Okay, obviously they should. You guys are such sticklers. I'm really shocked that they didn't know that.
Jen gives some really good information. She says, LOL, that's some BS because they made our manager/owner go all over town to find the exact color of sprinkles for a stupid cookie.
Yeah. Yikes. So they're getting sloppy. It is important to note that these are all franchise operators. They're not like all under the same thing. So each one can make those little decisions like that or whatever. But that seems like a pretty big oversight. I can't imagine going to any of the grocery stores in your area and not finding Fruity Pebbles.
It just seems really kind of weird.
So Crumbl is created by some Mormon guy or group of people.
And they evidently have some
out of here in Utah.
They evidently have some big connections.
Yeah. Okay, we'll spill the tea because there is a Crumbl cookies inside of the Deseret bookstore across the street from the LDS Temple in Salt Lake City.
Deseret Book is the church's publishing company.
Yeah, the church-owned publishing company. So it's like, how do you land a deal like that without it being obviously connections through your culty church?
So we showed in our Patreon video, we're going to give you the lowdown of the Crumbl literally in the church bookstore.
We didn't go in there or anything. We don't harass people who are at work, but...
So I don't know what kind of connections you got to have to be able to do that, but they're pretty substantial, I can tell you that much.
Pretty wild. Anyway, not much of an update on Crumbl, but still funny nonetheless. Let's pull...
everything should be up.
Do you want to talk about Oregon first?
Yeah.
Let's hit up Oregon.
It's not that one. I put all those in the doc.
Well, I want to show this one first because it was before.
Oh, okay.
This one made me laugh so hard. I think... Let me hear this.
We stole that.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely play this. You have to play the audio. It's so funny. This one's another TikTok, which is kind of a precursor to what we're going to be talking about with Oregon versus BYU. We're just rapid fire. There's a whole bunch of shit that we can talk about today. So if we can talk about as much as possible, that would be great because there's a lot of funny things that have been going on. Don't give Mormons Tito's. So here you have a missionary. This is an actual missionary. This isn't some guy that's like dressed up or anything, as far as I know, because he has a companion. And he's got a nice little bottle of Tito's vodka. Shout out Tito's. But it might not end in the way that you think it ends.
No. Good thing we stole that.
What is even happening here?
I don't understand. I hope this is a joke. Is this a joke? Let's consult the comments. I was a Mormon missionary at the U of O campus a few years back. I don't think anybody asked, bro, but okay.
Good thing we stole that.
What did the Titos do to him?
Well, I want to know what the conversation was leading up to this.
Yeah, why does he have a bottle of Tito's in his...
Mormons do not drink. It is against the word of wisdom. The last thing you would probably find is a Mormon drinking. They think of it as like...
Yeah.
The most taboo thing of all time.
Let me explain my headcanon to you when I first saw this. My headcanon is that they were like, as a joke, like, hey, elder, do you want a drink or something like that? And maybe this guy was like fed up or something and took it and he was like, yeah, sure. Boom, and throws it on the ground or something like that.
Maybe.
Because honestly, I got all the kids when I was a missionary, they would run around and they'd be like, quieren café, like, do you want coffee? And I was always willing to take it and just throw it on the ground if somebody ever like actually brought it to me, even though that never happened. So that's my headcanon surrounding this little situation here. It's so funny, honestly.
Hello, friends. Leandra, if I say that right. Hello. Have you guys seen the TikTok Edgy Mormon yet? I'm so curious if you think he's legit. Says he's attracted to men and has tattoos, but is also serving a mission. I'm sorry, what?
Let's look. Oh, damn it. I got to do the puzzle piece.
Don't fuck up. Edgy moron.
Edgy moron.
What's his username? And we'll look
yeah,
him
if
up.
anybody can hit me up with the username, I would love. What's up, Jeremy?
I don't know.
Love to check it out.
I mean, I don't know. I get that he's like, good thing we stole that. But like, if you had bought booze like that and then this missionary just like fucking hucked it.
That's like $20.
Because why was he holding it to begin with?
Yeah.
Like, do you know the optics of that? Like, if somebody took a picture of it and sent it to his mission president?
They were all about optics in my mission. Like, my mission president was like, don't even take a picture with a sister missionary unless both of your companions are present, because we don't want it to look bad, to reflect bad on the... Kyle Gary Rogers? Let's look this guy up. I gotta kind of screen them. Obviously, I know TikTok is like a bunch of prudes, but mostly just for copyright content. I don't want to.
A huge thing of Tito's like that is like $50. That's what I'm saying is I would not be, oh, it's this guy. I've seen this guy. Copyright audio.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, this one is pretty cringe. I'm going to show this one. I have to mute the audio, but let's go in here in case you guys are not in the know. It kind of looks like that same missionary, honestly.
Yeah, I'm LDS.
I struggle with getting tattoos, cussing, same-sex attraction, reading my scriptures daily, the word of wisdom, selfishness, going to both hours of church. Yeah, I love Jesus Christ and the church.
Okay.
Is he ex-Mormon?
He's
Is
tagging
he just fucking
both.
around?
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
I am inclined to think he's Mormon because he's being weird about it.
He is weird. This, oh my God, this was assaulting my For You page for like a couple days in a row.
What are the other ones? What else do we got?
Jesus Christ, I am not with this shit. Is LDS Mormon. Is gay. Is mentally ill. Yeah. Me too, bud.
Okay. Like, okay. What else do we got?
But making it work.
What else?
Live your best life. You're LDS Mormon. You can't get tattoos. It's against the word of wisdom. Guess I'd better cancel your microblading appointment then. It's the same thing, babe. Okay, fucking do it.
I mean, he's right.
He is right.
Like, microblading is also tattoos, so you can't just throw SSA
Speaking
in
of
the
tattoos,
middle.
I'm getting blasted tomorrow right here.
It's true. It's very true.
It's gonna fucking kill. That's why we had to do the video today, because I was like, I'm gonna be even shakier if we
Wait, go to the
till
one on the
next
bottom
week.
right.
This one right here?
No.
That one?
Yeah.
Me after church on Sunday, even though I completely skipped second hour and was on my phone most of the sacrament.
Okay. Like, his latest video was fire. What's the latest?
They can't relate to how I served a mission, praying that it would make me straight. If that's what it took for me to get into heaven, I've begged for God to fix me. Oh my God, came to the conclusion that there's nothing to fix. You aren't broken.
Okay, then leave the church.
We stand that framework of thinking because a lot of people die before they get to that reconciliation in this church, which is absolutely just heartbreaking. And I'm glad that he's able to reconcile that, but it is going to be increasingly hard. I hope not. I hope it's not increasingly hard for him to live reconciling that.
Pro LDS. It's just kind of
Well,
depressing.
Let's see the heat in the pro LDS.
Oh boy, what is this?
Babies crying during church. Cheerios. I love you, baby. I'm guessing.
Oh, there's Alicia.
It's funny because this is
Ex-Mo.
ex-Mormon, ex-Mormon. Wow, this dude is actually up there pretty high in the...
2 ex-Mormons down there.
Ex-Mormon, what's up? We know Ex-Mo Mom. Anyway.
Lots of Alan. Jeez, Alan, get out my face.
Jesus, Alan.
Porgan did not have the baby yet, as far as I know.
Not yet. Anyway, the reason we were on Mormon TikTok was... We'll talk about Porgan in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll come back to them.
We'll come back to Porgan.
Mans needs therapy. Yes.
Yeah,
Please go to therapy.
Please go to therapy. Most of the reason why we wanted to check that Tito's versus Mormon video.
It's just the first few seconds of this. Otherwise, it's literally like the first 4 seconds. That's it.
Okay.
Because this is just somebody else's take on it.
Media largely ignores anti-Mormon chant at BYU game.
Yeah, I don't.
That's because
I don't
nobody
even know.
cares.
Morgan
Sorry.
did go to the hospital, yes, which I am very encouraged by, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not because
Holy shit. This is a 60-second unskippable ad.
Wow, this
Damn.
is bad.
I should have signed in.
Yeah, she is at the hospital, which in my opinion is where they should have gone to begin with, but I'm glad that they went nonetheless. I know that's not what she wanted, and I feel for her because now she's probably feeling bad and disappointed, and I really hope she doesn't because there's way too much fucking pressure. I was just talking about this with Jen. There's way too much pressure in the fundy community to conform to this. You have to have your baby at home and it has to be natural. I hate that bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Now we got it.
This is the most coherent one I heard. It's literally 5 seconds.
Okay. Let's change. All right. I might have to adjust the audio.
Fuck the Mormons! Fuck the Mormons!
Was that it?
Yep.
Please tell me it was just 30 seconds total of that happening.
Fuck the Mormons! Fuck the Mormons!
They really got that heated over that.
They really got heated. And man, were they trying to sweep the whole N-word, yelling at the volleyball. Which, I mean, I can't tell you if it happened or if it didn't. But the fact that everybody was collectively yep, that tracks.
You know how...
It speaks volumes.
This is nonsense to me because I currently go to, but I went to the rival university. University of Utah and BYU are the number one beefers, right?
The beefers.
The beefers, okay.
It's the Holy War.
It's the Holy War.
The two biggest universities in the state.
Yes, we call it the Holy War. It's been that way for decades. But the gist is those games are really, really intense. And I was there for 4 years of them. And we said some heinous shit about BYU. Maybe not all at the same time in that fashion, but oh my God, we said some bad shit. So the fact that they're going off on Oregon over this, I'm okay.
I just wanted to highlight this right here. Utah Governor Spencer Cox, Republican, of course, shared one video of fans chanting on his Twitter account, calling the chant an example of religious bigotry. Religious bigotry alive and celebrated in Oregon. Please read the fucking room, Cox. Dude.
Honestly, I don't even. This is what we prioritize. Cox doesn't get out of bed until like there's something massive fucking happening in the Utah legislature that's going to make him look good, but otherwise like he'll come out of bed and talk about this.
Yeah. Which is, it's...
The student section's always fucking rowdy.
Yeah. It always is. Like, can you imagine? And this was the guy who was like, not the worst. He was the one who vetoed the trans kids in sports bill. So I can give him the thumbs up for that, but I'm not going to...
Bare ass minimum,
I'm not gonna
basically.
dick ride him over the bare minimum.
Well, the fact that BYU was like writing this and getting as much like leverage and like generate sensational bullshit out of this as they possibly can, because there's been so much negative news about the church lately. So they're going to like take this all the way to the bank, because then it just feeds like their nasty persecution complex of, oh, look, poor BYU. Everyone hates us and everybody's mean. Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God.
It's so funny. And it's like, did you guys forget like the last, 50 years ago, and then the 100 years before that?
Your pioneer ancestors would be ashamed of you.
Fucking trash.
Like, FU gets you all up in a tizzy. Your ancestors were like dying on the way here and getting like exterminated by a governor of a state that they were being asked, like, forced to leave at, and you guys are mad over the F word. Like, oh my God, miss me with that shit, dude.
I know. And that's after like all the terrible things that the early Mormons here in Utah did. We're talking slaughter.
Yeah, and the point is...
Hello?
The whole point is that incident with Duke at BYU.
God damn.
I
get the remote for it.
That incident with Duke at BYU, where supposedly a fan in the BYU crowd was saying the N-word during the game. They did an internal investigation and said that actually didn't happen. And so I don't even know anymore, you guys. I don't even know. BYU is such a fucking dumpster fire. Like, I can't even keep up anymore. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure this out. What is going on?
It did this last time, too.
It didn't go, like, intermittently on and off. That's weird.
The ancestors left the chat. We are being spiritually attacked. It happens, like, every stream.
You say that all the time, and it, like, never happens.
What?
You're like, it happens every stream.
Well, the last two, I guess.
Something, like, never happens.
Shut up.
Bro, I don't know
It's the
what's
sleep
going on
paralysis demon.
I had it set to, like, the perfect fucking brightness level. Are you gonna listen to me now?
Who, me?
Don't tell me this thing is fucking, like, dubs, though.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Please hold.
Oh my God.
Sorry to everybody who's confused right now.
What is happening? Oh.
Jordan's watching it on the stream that's like delayed. Come on, bro.
We can't have nice things.
There we go.
Okay.
How's it looking? Oh, it's on a mode.
Oh. Ah!
Okay, don't. God. Sometimes it just does this where it's like freaking. Hold on.
Anyway.
Let's take the remote controller thing out.
F's in the chat for... You guys were already on it before I even said it. F's in the chat for the prayer hands.
Is it too bright now? I might need to turn the
so.
brightness down.
Maybe.
Do we need to turn...
Oh, yeah.
Let me know
went
if
a
we need
little
to
dark.
change the brightness.
Unless it's just my computer. No, we got a little dark. F's in the
We're
chat.
dark now, guys. Sorry.
Perfect brightness. It's magnificent.
I think we got to turn it down just for good measure. Because look how much we brighten up.
Oh my God.
We got new lights on the way. Walmart came the fuck through. They had these $100 light rings on sale for like $20. So I swooped. Let's see here.
We'll fix
Turn
our
the
lighting
brightness down a little bit.
situation.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. Except for now. Go fuck yourself. This is... Stop.
Is this what outer darkness is like?
This is eternal outer darkness. I don't even know. It's not like a vibrator where you kind of can anticipate the vibration pattern.
Oh my God.
Okay, stay solid, please.
Oh my God.
Please just stay solid. Wow, technical difficulties. Someone write
Every
this down.
stream.
I'm gonna fucking... I guess...
TMI.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh my
Oh my God, this is awful.
Use code Jordan50 at Adam and
Dude,
Eve to get
yeah.
your own.
We needed to put an ad in our video this week, but obviously the tone did not allow for that.
No machinery. Okay, I've given up on the hands.
Okay, it is what it is now.
I've given up. I've given up.
It is what it fucking is right now. All right. Anyway, there's a lot of people that are decrying this situation with Oregon. Like, it is inappropriate and everything. And I mean, on the whole, it's not unexpected behavior. Is it effective? Is it doing anything, pushing the needle? I don't think so in the slightest. I think it just gets people to dig their heels in when it comes to what do you call that? Persecution complex. I'm stealing something to drink. I'm thirsty now.
Anyway, any other comments on Oregon? I just think it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people, when they're decrying it, they're kind of playing the enlightened centrist, like, guys, we need to be better or whatever. And, you know, I don't really feel like being better, in my opinion.
The duck's name is Puddles.
Puddles?
Are you serious? That is
Oh,
the most adorable thing
the
I've ever
Oregon
heard.
Ducks?
That's probably not the response they're going for, but oh my God. So we're talking about the BYU versus Oregon game where Oregon started chanting "fuck you Mormons" during the game, and BYU is like tantruming about it.
Yep.
So if you're just joining, that's what we're talking about. But I'm pretty much over this shit. I think this is lame. I think they've blown this up into like a whole ass thing, and then somehow we got sidetracked because McKay said something about a vibrator, and now we're talking about pulse settings in chat, and so we've just really we've really gone off the rails.
Oh, man.
You don't have to. I just kept.
I know. We're getting the fucking... says green. Oh. Are we back in business?
Are we back?
Are we back in business, baby?
Oh.
Let's fucking go! Okay, sorry about that, everybody. This shit flatlined, and I didn't know what I could do.
If this shit happens again, I'm gonna.
The prayers worked.
Oh my God.
We were just waiting for y'all to
Prayers.
pray for us.
I'm not gonna mention
We're back, baby.
that stupid fucking duck again, because that
Dude, you just did.
No, his name.
Oh, we will not be saying the name of the duck anymore. That name is cursed. So everybody spam the like button to get people to come back and
Yes,
just
please.
blow up the chat. Just say whatever unhinged shit you want to say. Because that was wild. I'm so sorry about that. I couldn't do anything. The stream was at 0 kilobits per second the whole time, but I still had connection. I saw all the comments rolling in up we're not putting respect on that name. We got fucked over by that duck, dude. Oh man, shit.
Oh God. He ate my son. Hello. Welcome back. No, it is not your Wi-Fi. It is ours.
It is us. Shout out to Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole.
For your stress today. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to be suing Xfinity for damages because holy shit.
Honestly, every time we have a stream, we have this problem. The
That's
Wi-Fi
2 in a row.
issue.
Officially, Jordan is right about 2 in a row.
3 in a row. This
I don't
makes
think we
3.
had it the time before
Yes,
that.
we did. This makes 3.
Every time is 3 out of 10 apparently.
Okay, well, let's see here. My thing is
Kayla,
kind of like...
I'm considering moving back with my Mormon parents. Pray to the non-existent Sky Daddy for me, please.
I'm sorry.
We will be sending good vibes. Thanks for the super chat.
All right.
Honestly, we feel. Is BYU offended? Yeah, they definitely were offended. Okay, next topic that we wanted to hit on. Did I...
Now that we're back.
Now that we're fucking back.
Thank you, Robin.
Let's see here. Oh, did we want to hit the rapping grandma?
Yes,
You guys have
but
probably
let's-
already seen this because it's
Wait, let me
absolutely
refresh.
gone fucking unreal viral.
Don't play it yet. I need to refresh because mine... Thank you, Mommy of Kittens.
We love the vibes. We're pausing. We're waiting for Jordan. Waiting on you, Jordan.
What else is on our docket? Let me look.
We got this rapping grandma.
That's
We
my
got
favorite,
B-Dong.
though.
Huh?
Let's do B-Dong
Okay,
first.
we'll do B-Dong first. This
I
is
wa-
honestly like a
I want to
finale
save the
level shit.
rapping grandma.
This is finale level shit. Not gonna lie.
Okay. We're going to look at Brittany Dawn real quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The cringe
Save
I
me.
have from this is just unreal. So stay with me.
Oh, man. Thank you, Michael West. Come over to YouTube to see what we're seeing right now, everybody.
Come see.
Does this have...
I don't remember the
copyrighted
audio.
music? Let me...
TBH.
Sorry, hold on, everybody. Let me just see if this is...
It definitely
It
does.
fucking does. It's the Halsey song. Do you feel
It's really more just what she's doing.
I don't know the fucking lyrics, but
Let's watch this. Lies from Satan trying to overpower me.
not loved, anxiety,
Depression.
depression,
Body image.
You are skinny. Not saying that you can't have body image issues if you're skinny, but oh, this is from 2021.
My hope. My truth. My identity.
Dude, is that the Bible from the altar in the temple? That's white. What the fuck?
Oh my
God
God.
intervening with his word. Dude, this was over a year ago. No wonder.
B-dong.
I feel like it's so cringe.
This is so embarrassing. Okay, keep going.
B-Dong has really niched down her cringe.
She's doing this in the mirror also.
Yeah.
Oh, what? God intervening. Okay, it's the mirror thing for me.
The mirror.
When she swaps it out for the Bible.
This is the same thing.
I can't.
twice?
Yeah, it's
can't
probably
do it.
just looped.
Okay. Fundy Snark Uncensored. I'm going to level with you right now.
This is Brittany Dawn.
Any Snark sub, please trim your videos and crop them. For the love of God.
Oh my God.
That's all. That's my only grievance that I have to air with anybody. But trimming them, it literally takes 2 seconds.
Her pants also could not be any tighter. This is a recurring theme for Brittany.
Those are not sitting pants. Those are standing pants.
Those are standing pants. Their standing pants are a thing, okay? Standing pants. But this is what she does. She wears pants that are just like incredibly too tight, and she gets flack for it in the sub all the time because literally I don't know how her coochie is okay. I really don't, because it must be like I'm a woman. I can
Suffocated.
speak on this, okay? It would just be a yeast infection city, I would feel like. Because you got to let that shit breathe. You got to let that shit breathe, okay? Come on.
Let it breathe.
God
y'all.
honoring yeast infection. Good job, Gnome Queen. That was good. Her pants hurt my fupa. Same. I couldn't wear
Dude,
pants like
they
that.
hurt my fupa. I've never worn pants that are that tight.
Oh my God.
Sheesh.
The camel toe. Yeah, for real. I can't with.
The front wedgie.
I just can't. I can't. Okay, so let me.
But honestly, that is like that's like when you put a brat on the fucking grill and it gets super like pressurized. That's her legs in those pants for sure.
There's one image in particular that I'm thinking of hers. Let me see if I can find it in the snark sub. She's been posting a lot about her wedding lately, which is just like mega annoying.
I don't understand people. How long ago did they get married?
I don't even feel like they've been married that long, but
We're coming up on 5 years.
5 years.
I don't
Shit,
even know
bro.
if are we gonna do. Should we do something for our anniversary?
We never do
wanna do
anything for
anything?
our anniversary.
The thing is, when you have a child on your 5th anniversary, it just kind of, happens. That nothing happens. So
I need the God honoring
not
camel
Jordan
toe.
searching camel toe and r/Brittany Dawn snark. This
It
was
didn't give me what I was
not the
hoping.
development that I was hoping for.
Are you serious? I can't find it.
Camel toe.
Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys.
Nah, dude. Nah.
I don't think we can show that on stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna not.
Okay. Let me find the freaking thing I'm thinking of. Talk to them, McKay. Tell them about your life.
Oh, okay. I went to, like I said in our episode yesterday, I went to my first show in over 3 years. I actually went to see the same band that I saw over 3 years ago. It was Full of Hell. They were playing, co-headlining with Blood Incantation from Denver, Colorado. Just awesome death metal. Super fun show.
Okay, I've got it. It's a doc at the bottom.
Okay. I went hard for just the Full of Hell set, which, I mean, they played like 12 or 15 songs, but that only amounts to like a half hour. And I was so
Mine is updated. Yours
so
is not.
dead. Why is it not updated? It should be updating in real time. It might.
There you go.
Here we go. Oh, thank you for the click here, McKay.
You're welcome. All right, here's the exact image that I was thinking of.
Oh my Jesus, dude.
I told you it was bad.
Just get leggings. What the fuck are you doing getting jeans that tight?
Those are like, what were the really popular jeans like those that people wore all the time?
Jeggings?
No, buckle. Those look like
Oh,
buckle
man.
jeans, and all the horse girls would wear them. I say that lovingly.
My
I was also a
is
horse
so
girl.
vascular. What does that mean?
I don't know. She gets shit on in the sub all the time for like pretending to be a person who knows about horses. And I did,
Miss me jeans.
I miss me. There you go. Yeah.
What is okay? Nobody judge me. I'm just
Wow,
doing the
McKay.
investigation that everybody needs here. Natives of the Golden Coast, you definitely are not. What the fuck?
You guys, like, there's not even.
And
This is like
she's like a
legitimately
fitness person.
concerning.
So how is it that a pair of jeans is making her butt look bad?
There's no way I could wear
What the fuck?
There's no way I could ride a horse with jeans like that.
Yeah. Also, the way her legs are like bowed in. What What's going on?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody who can decipher what the fuck does my horse is so vascular? What could she be attempting to say there?
let me.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm just really confused. I look like crazy right now. I need to fix my hair. Shit.
So she gets shat on in this sub a lot for pretending to be like a person who knows what she's doing with horses. But according to the like very equestrian-esque people in the sub, she literally does not know anything. Mind you, remember she also had her horse boarded somewhere and stopped paying and stopped taking care of it. So that's also something that she has that,
I totally forgot about that.
So her
That is something that a very responsible and good horse owner
would do, right?
Would do, yeah.
I think her parents own a ranch, if I understand correctly. For the B-dong snarkers in here, you can correct me, but that's what I think is she's saying the veins. Like the horse is so veiny. Like I don't know. Who says fucking
Who says vascular?
If you're not
I love a vascular fill in the blank.
Oh my God. Stop. Okay, horse person here. I even studied animal science. I have no idea. See? There you go.
I was going to say, we have a friend who majored in equine science, and
if I showed this to her, she would probably die.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike Pence.
Bike beds.
McKay is spicy tonight. Maybe muscular was the word she was looking for.
Yeah, the V and the M are kind of close, I guess, but I highly doubt her fucking fingers are that. Yeah, the U and the A are very far away.
She paused this before you go into that one. Brittany did go to, like, I don't know if you would call it trial, but like pre-trial, the beginning, she had a meeting with the Attorney General of Texas, her and her lawyer and the judge, and they basically again said that Brittany does not understand PDFs and that
Listen, Jack, what the fuck is a PDF file?
And they still have not produced the documents that the state has asked them for like 15,000 times to produce, and they still have not, and they got a lot of like shade thrown at them for that. And the judge gave them, I think, like till the end of September to produce the documents. So I don't know what's going to happen if they don't do that by that point. Again, we're not legal professionals, so we're the wrong people to ask, but she kind of got a little bit of shade thrown by the judge and the attorneys during that little conference.
Man.
She
Maybe
looked
she's
so
trying to
bitchy
sound
too.
intellectual. That is definitely not what she should be doing if she's trying to convince the judge that she doesn't know what a PDF is.
Jen, the Kingstons are getting sued over what?
We'll have to look into that. Will you let us know?
I feel like they're always in trouble.
Yeah,
they were in trouble for a hate crime.
They do a lot.
Few weeks ago.
Yeah, one of the kids. I remember like last year, there's in the town that we used to live in Bountiful, there's a Bountiful pawn shop. It's like pretty much the only one in the town, I think, that I can think of. And somebody had burglarized it. And it's owned by the Kingstons. I was like, pfft.
There's so much shit.
Don't care. Sorry.
Owned by the Kingstons.
You guys suck.
I'm talking like pages. Like if you look at like an Excel spreadsheet, like pages on pages on pages of things the Kingstons own. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Brittany should take Bethany's course on PDFs.
She should. Anyway, guys, if you are looking to get a vascular cylinder from adamandeve.com, use code Jordan. Helps us out.
Jordan 50.
Vascular cylinders on adamandeve.com.
Jordan 50 for 50% off.
Jordan 50. One item.
Yes.
Okay. 10 former members of a Utah-based polygamous sect known as the Kingston Clan are pursuing punitive damages against the organization. Yo!
Does that include Amanda, I wonder? I'll have to message Amanda.
Yeah,
We've
Message
been
Amanda
meaning
for
to
sure.
collaborate with Amanda Grant. I don't know if you guys have follow her, but she escaped the Kingston clan. She was on the show Escaping Polygamy. She reached out to us I want to say 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah,
and
she's in town.
We've been meaning to collaborate because she comes to Utah a lot, but schedules just haven't lined up. And so we're trying to make it happen. So be patient. But hopefully she is one of them because she deserves the money.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
The Kingstons are another Mormon branch off cult.
A fundamentalist.
Yeah.
They practice polygamy.
Yeah.
And they're really big on a pure bloodline. So, gross.
Yeah.
You can understand the implications.
Jen has a video about them. They're a
Yeah.
hot fucking mess. We used to
They
live
are.
down the street from a bunch of them.
For sure. All right. With that, we are going to move on to the next topic. We're going to talk a little bit about Taylor Frankie Paul.
Mormon swinging.
Mormon mom talk. # Mormon swingers. It was all the fucking rage at the start of the summer. Culminating in her and her husband separating and in the process of a divorce, if I remember correctly. But she's been continuing on the bullshit, doing her thing.
She's been very controversial still.
Yeah.
She already has a boyfriend apparently, and there's some drama about him having a substance use disorder and is
Which is
got
really
off
common
the
here in
wagon.
Utah.
It is really common. And so it's so she kind of has a boyfriend and her not even ex-husband yet, I think also has a girlfriend. So and then there's still drama with the mom group, but apparently the mom group is on good terms again, except for 2 people, which I'm assuming are Miranda and Camille, but I'm not really sure. But anyway.
Oh yeah, never forget the dancing custody video.
Yes. Go watch our Mormon swingers video if you have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, go check it out.
It's a hot mess.
Anyway, we're gonna go in on this. Luckily, I don't have to mute this. Wouldn't work otherwise.
Hi guys. I feel like I always answer questions while dancing, so today I thought I'd do a little
Hold on, this is
that
really
too
fucking quiet.
Q&A while talking. I have a list of questions that I'm going to answer. Okay, first question, I get this often. Are you still friends with Mom Talk? I am friends with, I would say, 98% of Mom Talk still. Just a few of them that I'm not. Question number 2 is, are you really Mormon? And the answer is yes, I was born and raised LDS, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Another
Oh wow, she is really Mormon.
She
even
used the word.
She didn't use the victory for Satan term. She used the real term.
The long one.
Wow. That shirt definitely isn't Garmy approved, but
She's never worn them to begin with. So.
yeah, she's never had the garments. So
recurring question following that is, have I been excommunicated yet? And basically meaning kicked.
if you haven't been to the temple, it's pretty unlikely that you'll be excommunicated unless you were to commit a heinous crime that would warrant jail time.
She didn't break any covenants because they weren't married in the temple.
out. No, I have not. The LDS Church did get the most clicks they've ever got this summer, so I don't think they're gonna.
This audio is all over the fucking place. I am sorry. Hold on, let's
kick out. They're one of their biggest marketers.
let's visit this real quick.
They're not going to kick out one of their biggest marketers. Are you fucking for real right now? Tell me this is a joke.
Yeah,
Tell
let's
me
see.
you're joking.
Let's check it out here. I pulled it up earlier just to make sure. But let's just do a little thing here. Trends.google.com. We're going to add a couple terms. First off, we're going to go Mormon. All right. Let's change the period. We'll go all the way back to Google's last data point, which is 2004. Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong, but this peak right here is higher than this peak.
Correct.
Everybody in the comments, are we in agreement?
I have a math disability, and even I can see that.
This peak over here in October, August, late 2012 is higher than this peak here in May 2022, which I think was kind of the peak of, I don't know. Sound off in the comments. I'm going to add another term. Let's do LDS. Wow. Well, it's kind of following the same trend. Not quite here. People were really going hard in on Mormon. I wonder if this peak right here has anything to do with why people were searching Mormon and not LDS. But there is also a peak right here.
The Mitt Romney
I would
year.
not call that the peak of this trend line, though, because this one right here peaked at 73. And this peak right here, if I can get my fucking cursor over it, 58. Is 73 more than 58?
Yes.
I'm no mathematician.
Yeah, there's lots of factors here. Romney, of course, that's probably the biggest one.
And the biggest one I can think of was the I'm a Mormon campaign that happened right around the same time. Or was that?
I don't remember. No, that was around 2011. No, that would have been right around the same time, I feel like. 2010. I was right.
2010. I mean, it was on the ups. So
I got it.
I think they were going really hard in 2012 when Romney was running.
And
But
they got the
look at,
musical.
there's a spike right there. It's an upward trend starting in 2010. So I'll just, for good measure, we'll do the official name, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-Day.
Hyphen. We're
Saints.
going to see the Book of Mormon next week. I want to see it so bad.
That's lit.
LMAO.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going too hard on that.
Rusty,
So-
give it up, bro. Give it up.
So what's the verdict? Was she the best marketer that the church has ever had?
Don't think so.
Unfortunately, no. I wish that were the case. It would be fucking hilarious if the best marketing that the church has ever had was some girl doing... She's not a girl, she's a woman. Some woman on TikTok doing dances with her other milfy friends who are also Mormon. That would be fucking hilarious. But they pay professional big money for their advertising, their SEO and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, Taylor. But
the thing that gets me
Cool.
about this is she thinks she's like doing something, and she's probably like somewhat joking, but she also does sound pretty serious. But the thing that gets me is if you think about Rusty, just turned 98-year-old fucking prophet Rusty would be absolutely in fucking stitches if he heard her say this. Because he would sooner burn down the temple with his own bare hands and incinerate himself in it than say that this woman is a marketer for the church.
doing the big thing, yeah.
Like, it's just so funny to me. So let me pull
Blows
up.
my mind.
Let me pull up what else I saw today
Sorry, TikTok. I totally
from
fucked
this
over
first
TikTok.
person.
I totally fucked TikTok up. Sorry.
Come on.
That was offline for a while. Sorry, TikTok.
So let me pull up what I saw today.
Dude, isn't that fucking hilarious though? Let's be honest, Rusty would probably be pretty bricked up over this.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Let's be real. He already traded in his wife for a younger model. Maybe he's going to trade this one in too. Sorry, that was kind of mean because his first wife passed away. But it is what it is, you know?
Where did it go?
Jordan doesn't save any sort of links. She just kind of hopes that they're going to materialize again. And I'm going to press play on this so we can continue.
Another question I get often is, do you miss Tate, which is my ex-husband? And the short answer would be, of course. He was my partner / best friend for 6 years, and I do miss that part of him and us. But in a romantic relationship, no. Next question is, would you ever...
What? She is not even moving closer toward the camera. Why is it getting progressively louder?
I'm confused.
Hello.
Swing again? No, I would not. Hold on. Sorry, I had to gather my thoughts, but absolutely not. It clearly ruined my life.
Why did she leave that in? That's weird.
What?
Like she got halfway through the thought and then like stopped it and restarted. Just
sorry,
delete
what?
the last clip.
That's just a sensitive subject because people do live that lifestyle and it works for them. So I don't want to bash on that. And obviously I have no room to judge. But for me personally, I would not be participating in that ever again. Next question is, will you ever come out with the full story? And the reason I didn't is just the respect and privacy of those people.
Book deal.
But I can
TV
tell
deal.
my perspective, and I think one day I would love to do that. Just everything I saw and heard from my eyes, because even the entire group wasn't aware of some things that did go down.
Guys,
so
I'm doing my absolute fucking best. I don't know what the deal with this audio is because it starts really quiet and then it just gets unbearably loud.
that would be a very interesting story that maybe one day I will tell. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just end it with an update physically and mentally. Physically, I am doing better. I've gained 8 pounds, so I'm over 100 pounds now, which still is not the healthiest, but it's progress. So I'm taking that for what it is. Mentally, I'm doing a lot better as well. I think I'm gonna hold off on the
Anyway. I don't think there's really anything else that we need to see here.
I added it to the link.
Jordan added something else that kind of...
Do the top one first.
Let's check this shit out. Ba-boom.
So this was from today.
Can I rotate this? No.
So it's hard to tell, but this is
If
Taylor.
I save this image, hold on. In preview, I can rotate it. That way, nobody has to crane their neck to be able to. All right, there we go. That's a lot better.
There you go.
Dude, I'm a freaking problem solver over here.
There we go. So this was posted, I'm pretty sure, on her story today. There are 2 men with very expensive cameras. So she is not elaborating on anything at this point. I think the other woman is a friend of hers or someone she knows, but it's not somebody necessarily from Mom Talk. I don't know. She's not important enough to the story that I knew who she was, so. But anyway.
Does anybody recognize this person?
They have a name on the post, but I don't remember what it was. People did
okay.
not seem like it was important, but let me look.
All right.
So
Interesting.
yeah. Let me see what the name of the person is that she's talking about.
Whoops.
So who is this bitch? So Macy is another influencer. This is her name.
Oh, we're not moving on yet.
So it is just another famous
Another
influencer.
influencer.
I'm not aware of anything that she does where she would be like in a TV show nonetheless, but go to the next one where you were at. And then this is from her boyfriend's Instagram story, I'm pretty sure. And these are like, obviously you can see
GoPros.
a shit ton of cameras in the car. So I don't know. It seems kind of like something's happening there. I don't really know how, what, why, when. Yeah, somebody raised a good point that one of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is like going to prison, and so there is an opening for one person.
She's aiming for the stars right now. She's shooting for the moon.
I guess. I mean, Girly went off, and she might be getting a hell of a payday for it. So,
Do it, honestly.
I mean, I don't know.
Get your money. It sounds shitty, but I guess get your money, you know?
Get that money. Get that bag.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's way too many cameras for me. Like, being in front of our camera alone in our
I hate
office
it.
stresses me out. So having that many, no way, dude.
Yeah, to see all these angles, weird.
We have better lighting on the way. Do not fear. So that's that. Now that our stream has kind of caught up and we didn't like fucking fall off for whatever reason, I agree, Hufflepuff. This seems professional enough for Real Housewives. Like those cameras in that first image were no joke.
No joke.
Like those are some expensive ass shit. So something's coming down for her. I don't know what, but we'll let you know and keep you posted. So let's get to the rapping grandma, because I can't wait to share this with you guys.
Seriously.
You guys are going to lose your minds over this if you haven't seen it already.
It has been increasingly popular in so many circles, but I've been seeing it for like a week.
All right, you guys.
Oh, shit. It's going down.
I'm not even going to give an explanation. You guys can just watch it.
Everybody's just going to be letting it happen.
Hey, Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda Paulson, Republican and awesome. Love God and family and the Constitution. I tried to get another conservative to run. Nobody could do it, so I'm getting
blurry
it
picture.
done. I'm pro-religious freedom, pro-life, pro-police, the right to bear arms and the right to free speech. I want less government control and regulation, want to stop and expose all political corruption, whereas integrity, morality, accountability. Government programs should lead to self-sufficiency and support traditional family as the fundamental unit of society. But in schools, they're pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify, as a female adult, I know what a woman is.
Whoa, mic drop, guys. Holy shit. There's more, though, so...
I love this country. It's a blessing to be free, but freedom comes with responsibility. The Constitution needs to be protected, not changed or disregarded, but resurrected. If you share my values, if you like what I stand for, then give me your vote on the 8th of November. District 12 needs a choice. Let me be your voice, Linda Paulson. Linda Paulson for Senate.
I can't.
Let me tell you, Utah does not need another fucking Matt
Unhinged.
Walsh,
Vote on the
dick
8th.
riding Republican in office. What is she referencing that nobody else would run for the seat? Oh, are you fucking serious? There's not. This is like, oh man, I just realized how many fucking views this has. Guys, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, guys. They put the lyrics in.
Oh my God, they put the lyrics in here. Stop.
Oh man.
Did they shut the comments off? I'm a liberal, but this is amazing.
What a banger.
Nothing screams I'm in touch with things like an AARP rapper. Oh my God, this was truly...
I love your message. I hope you win. I don't live there, but if I did, you'd get my vote. Wow, the bar is on the goddamn floor.
Who is the target audience? Honestly, boomer Mormons and like really diehard conservative. I raw dogged my wife and we just let the kids pop out as
Let
they
'em
please.
go,
Mormons.
dude.
Like that's all I can get from this.
Freedom comes with responsibility. The Constitution needs to be protected, not changed or disregarded, but resurrected. If you share my values, if you like what
Oh my God, dude.
You can't make this shit up.
Why is please donate to my campaign here. I wonder if she has enough watch time to monetize. Let's go to her fucking... Does she have like anything in... Literally all that is.
She's raised $2,300.
Wow, guys.
There's no way she's going to lose. Look at Utah Senate District 12.
Only 51 donors?
Look at her district. Where's her district?
Congrats. Here we go. Let's look at a map here. If I remember correctly...
We need Senate district.
Oh. Senate district?
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't be running for Senate.
Yes, she is.
She's running for...
It's
That makes
Utah
no
Senate
sense.
District 12.
No, it's not. Oh. Pardon me.
You talk
I'm
congressional
done.
12-12.
12. Fuck 12.
Let's see what her district looks like.
I'm so stupid. Please. Senate. It's a good thing she's got that arm there. That would be bad. Okay, this one covers Magna and, if I'm not mistaken, let's see if we can get it enlarged a little bit. Wikipedia. That is not enlarging. I know it's got
Where's
Magna
12?
and West Valley and the
Oh.
fucking airport.
I don't think she would have a hard time losing in that area or a hard time winning. Because Magna is pretty Republican.
All that area is pretty red.
Yeah, aside from maybe West Valley.
Super red. West Valley maybe would be the
There's
best one.
I don't understand why she's like, nobody else would do this. I'm like, okay, you're not going to have a problem.
Not
You're
a bit
going
of
to
doubt
win.
that there's not like a people
Relax.
lining the fuck up. Who do you know that needs to do this? Also, this bullshit right here.
Accountability. Government programs should lead to self-sufficiency and support traditional family as
Fuck you.
a fundamental unit of society. But in schools, they're pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify, as a female adult, I know what a woman is.
I
mean,
she really thought she did something there.
She, you could see through this woman like a fucking pane of glass. What she's talking about. So
There are Mormon Democrats. There was at least one that I worked with in the legislature when I was in the teachers union that I know for a fact he was Mormon and a Democrat, but I don't know. There's 4 or 5 Democrats in the Senate. Yeah. It's like they can never get anything done in Utah because there's like 5 of them. So
yeah, and then we've discussed this before, but the ratio of Mormons to non-Mormons is astoundingly high. I can't remember what the number was last I looked it up. I'm not doing it right now, but
I wouldn't donate Cole's cash to her.
bro, right?
Amanda, you're funny.
Mima, no donations for you.
No. Get your transphobic ass off my screen.
Yeah, you think you're so hard.
And support
Self-sufficiency.
traditional family.
It's the
as
way
a
she says
fundamental
family
unit.
for me.
Family.
Family.
Family. Family.
Wait, Ken Jennings is Mormon. Yeah.
Ken Jennings, yeah.
I didn't know that
host
either.
of,
The host
Jeopardy.
of Jeopardy.
I really don't think any of these things are in danger in Utah.
None of them.
None of these things are
None
in
of
danger.
them.
So,
Mormon accent alert.
Mima, stop.
You guys
please.
should dance to this on TikTok. Jen, that would be a great idea. There are Fupa troopers in here.
Let's go. We have another TikTok to show you. Did you put that one in the doc?
What one?
Trump versus.
Oh, no, I didn't put that one
You
in
didn't?
there.
Okay.
Hang on.
There's another. I guess it's in the same vein. So
Please
we'll have to show
hold.
it. This one comes from a TikTok channel called
Oh, man.
Provo All Stars.
You're in.
Bro, they are Provo All Stars for show.
I fucking love John Fetterman. He is beating Dr. Oz into the ground, and I am here for it. It is amazing. Okay.
I'm just anti Dr. Oz. So if he's getting raked over the coals, that guy he's not good. Dr. Oz is not a good person. So
Did I send it to you?
to me, I don't know, probably. I remember watching it last night. I can just look it up.
Oh,
Like
wait,
I
no, I
said-
think I favorited it. Favorited it. Oh, no, I guess I didn't.
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
What's something you never told?
Whoa,
Jesus
Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. It's not the same one, though, is it?
I'm just trying to find it. It was a nighttime one.
No. Why are you doing
It must have been
this?
kind of old. I don't know.
Go to the full page, so you don't have to scroll through each one. It's that one on the bottom left, I'm pretty sure.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah. So, for context, this is in...
This wasn't the one we were watching yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because I remember these two. Because the one on the right is going to say something really stupid. But the context for this is they are asking people questions, Trump or Biden, and this is in Utah County, which is the most Mormon county, I would argue, in Utah. It is Provo. It's where BYU is. Like, it
Hold
is.
on, I can show the... I've looked it up before, but I can... This is good. Don't donate to this woman's campaign. She sucks.
Not the veggie tray.
No. I mean, I know Wikipedia is not like the most reliable, but for something like this, it's going to be the best. Let's see. Demographics. White, as of 21, 81%.
Yeah.
Non-Hispanic, 78.6%. And then Mormon, 72%.
That's
A lot
horrifying.
of Eskimos, 13%. We're growing.
That's
growing.
horrifying. Okay, so take that as what you will while they're asking
Yeah,
these
take that with a grain of salt, obviously.
teenagers and college students at In-N-Out.
Kanye 2024.
Oh.
Nice right. Trump.
Stop.
Stop. You think you're funny? You think you're like a contrarian or something like that?
Biden.
No comment.
Trump.
Trump versus Biden.
Oh, Biden. like fighting or like?
No.
Like fighting? What?
Where have you been, my guy?
No, I mean, who did you...
would take Biden in a fight?
No, it's not a fight. It's not a literal versus.
Okay.
It's Trump versus Biden in the metaphorical sense.
Probably Biden. Probably Biden.
Probably Biden.
Trump.
I'll go Biden. You know what? This is a good opportunity where you... Trump or Biden?
Trump 2024, 100%. Trump.
Trump or Biden?
Us?
This could get me canceled. That's all right. Trump or Biden? Trump.
This could get me canceled. Hold on, I'm gonna back it up real quick because I have a comment about this guy. Whoops.
Okay.
Bruh.
Way to go.
Bruh.
Trump versus Biden. This could get me canceled. That's all right. Trump or Biden? Trump.
Well, I'm leaving on my LD.
Name 3 Green Day songs, dog. You're a fan of Green Day?
Wow. Are you being a gatekeeper right now?
I'm gonna be a gatekeeper because the lead singer of Green Day, Jen, back me up, is like vehemently anti-Trump. Why the fuck are you gonna listen to a band when
That's fair.
it's giving right-wingers in the 90s who grew up listening to Rage Against the Machine and are suddenly all mad that Rage Against the Machine is political. Bro, from day fucking one, that band has been political. Did you not listen to the songs?
Hello?
Yes, mission in 2 days. So email me at.
Okay. All right. Trump versus Biden.
Trump. 100%.
Wow. Trump or Biden?
Trump or Biden?
I hate politics.
Ooh, are they on a date and they're like, "Oh, can I speak my mind on this one?" Or
Yeah.
we gotta fleece it out, suss it out.
Kanye.
Oh my god.
All right. Trump versus Biden.
Trump.
This video is gonna get. All right. Trump versus Biden.
What did he get cut off saying?
I don't know, but I don't think he's happy about it.
Oh, damn.
I would probably say Trump.
Girl, no. He's so
All right, Trump or Biden, bro?
Oh, 100,000% Trump. That's my daddy right there.
Oh, wait, your daddy?
Hell yeah, Daddy Trump.
Trump or Biden, bro?
I gotta go with Trump all day. He's my guy.
He's your guy?
Yeah.
There you go.
Biden's not.
Trump or Biden?
Trump.
All right, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Trump or Biden?
Neither.
Neither.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Is it really?
Yeah. Trump or Biden?
Neither.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Trump versus Biden.
Oh, I really hate them both.
Oh, good.
I think they're both awful.
Can't keep that. Trump versus Biden.
Honestly, it's just so funny to me that people are like, no, the church isn't like radical or anything like that. But I mean, the consensus is that these people are aligned most with that side, and they're not going to defect, even though if he says or does anything against their morals, which often is not the case.
And I have to check myself with this because this video is extremely depressing. But you have to also hold at the same time that this is a deep, deep, deep red state in a deep, deep, deep red county that is absolutely run by Mormons, that has a Mormon university, that people travel from all over the world and the United States to come to BYU Provo. And so this is a very intensive red Republican area. So no, this is not really surprising to me, just given Utah as a whole. So just like hold that with the fact that I know a lot of Gen Zers who are very adamantly anti-Trump.
Yeah.
So
and I will also yield that these people are young. I'm like astounded that these people are. There's probably high school age kids in there, but from the looks of it, it does seem like a lot of BYU.
Well, and the thing here
kids.
is even if these are like, some of them look to be college age students. Like for a lot of people who grew up with really conservative parents, like me, I came from really red, really conservative parents. And then I go to a secular university.
A liberal school.
So I went to a liberal school, and then it expanded my mind into, not just like the Fox News hellhole that I was living in. And then I started to piece things together. And so if you grow up in that conservative little stronghold and then you go to BYU, what are we going to do? We're just going to reinforce those things.
At that point in my life, I would have done the same thing. It would have been aligned with my parents solely because that's just what I grew up with. Anything, like any outside learning that I would have ended up with was shit that I would end up finding on YouTube. And the easiest stuff to find on YouTube is not like left-leaning content. Up front and center, huge creators are The Daily Wire, fucking
Steven Crowder,
PragerU, Jordan Peterson. Those are easy people to find. And a lot of times it starts out with something like kind of innocuous, and they talk about the alt-right pipeline and things like that. But if you can start with something small that people are easily can latch onto, which young people come in contact with, it's really easy to do that. And I mean, people have been getting ads for Matt Walsh's awful transphobic movie on our videos. They put a lot of money into marketing so that they can snag up people who are in a young and malleable stage in their life, so they can just,
Hey, someone asked if we're bowing down to Biden. Biden can suck my dick for all I care, okay? When we're voting between two evils, I would rather have Biden than the one that wants to over-fucking-throw democracy. So if we really got to, put it down to something, those are the things. Biden is way too much of a moderate for me, so...
I've got a lot of nuance to it, and I'm not even going to...
McKay's more left than even me. McKay's
I keep it
McKay's all the way over there, if you haven't gathered that by watching our channel for a while. The voting age in the U.S. is
yours,
18.
woke moralists. Yeah, all of these people, they seem like they are of age to be able to vote.
So there's that. But somebody brought up, are they registered? Yeah, I mean, yeah. That
is the question that you'd never be able to figure out. I mean, we were doing this shit in grade school. I remember doing this when it was George Bush and John Kerry.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking 10 years off being able to vote, and we were doing this stuff. Jordan Peterson jump scare.
What about men?
This is just... I love Beto, by the way. We voted for him in the primaries. But here's the thing. When we're talking about Jordan Peterson is a great example of you, and so is Dr. Oz, of you just don't trust people just because they have credentials. And I don't even know if Dr. Oz is really a doctor. From what I understand, he's not.
They are, a lot of people that have been close to him are trying to put some space between that association.
But Jordan Peterson he's a psychologist, I'm pretty sure. So he has the credentials, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean that like you suck the dick and listen to everybody who has like proper credentials, because that's just like a terrible idea just in general. So he was a heart surgeon. Wow, that is kind of surprising.
Who was? Oh,
Dr. Oz.
Yeah. I mean, Rusty was a heart surgeon, but he got his PhD before we fucking knew most of what we know now about the heart and everything like that.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Dr. Phil. I think he has some kind of thing, but are they currently licensed to do that?
Yeah, who knows?
No. So, yeah, Gnome Queen right here. Jody also has credentials. Same thing. Like, you just don't trust people just because they have credentials.
And I understand he does have some decent takes when it comes to self-help and things like that. They're not unique takes. You can find them elsewhere. So, I mean, this is a guy who the hill he was willing to fucking die on was misgendering Elliot Page. He got banned from Twitter because of it, and he was like, I would rather die than delete that tweet so I can have my account reinstated. And then the fucking dumbass goes and takes a screenshot of the tweet, deletes it, and then posts the screenshot thinking that, oh, it's fine, I deleted the tweet. Yeah, come on, guy. Like, if you haven't seen his video talking about that, I mean, talking about his post-coital
clarity. Everybody is saying Comrade McKay unlocked. Ben Carson, that's another good example. But Jordan Peterson, somebody said something about his work. I have never read anything that Peterson has done just because I know he's fucking bonkers. So I haven't read like any of his shit. So I don't even know if he like makes any sense. But I refuse to listen to any of his stuff. But he is intensely problematic.
Like, if you have, let's see, where is he on here?
What are you looking for?
He has a show on the Daily Wire. So, I mean, if you are a principled person who is like vehemently against like Ben Shapibo and all the cronies at the Daily Wire and Matt Walsh, there's an association with those cronies. So, I mean, you can get just probably even better stuff elsewhere. So,
would we get claimed for showing the veggie tray video?
The veggie tray?
From Fetterman's campaign?
I don't know.
Look it up and see what channel it's on.
What search term?
Just do YouTube Dr. Oz veggie tray.
I don't know. I guess we'll this is coming to the end of the show, so.
Hey, we still got half an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it gets claimed and we get shut down, then it'll be okay.
Fetterman's campaign used it. Maybe go to Fetterman's Instagram. That's
the
how
Lincoln
we can.
Project.
Don't do that one. We'll get claimed. Go to Instagram. I got you guys. I got this. We're gonna get it.
Jordan doesn't have it. She doesn't have a link.
Just log in.
John. How do you spell his name?
Fetterman. Okay. So now he posts lots of snark on Dr. Oz. So scroll down. Oh my gosh, it'll only let me see certain ones. Okay. Entertain the chat while I look for it.
No, we'll log in. I'm logging in.
Okay.
We'll send it if it will take less than...
I want to talk about the veggie tray.
The veggie tray.
And then we can talk about Paul and Morgan. Okay.
How about that rail strike that might happen? Let's fucking go, rail workers. Absolutely demolish this fucking infrastructure.
Okay, you're going kind of fast. I think you went by it already.
Jordan.
I'm sorry. This is important to me that you guys watch this.
Don't piss women off. Let's go. Dr. Oz might be a joke.
No.
This is riveting entertainment. We're back at the top.
Oh, you're back at the top. Okay, you entertain them. I will find it.
I don't know how to entertain them. What should we do? I don't have any talents.
Well, figure something out. Bring up vibrators earlier. Talk about something. I don't know.
Let's check out. Why would you say, "Are you Mormons?" and then say, "You look different"? If you can see that I look different, wouldn't you know that? Eat something. I don't have anything to eat right now, and I'm not standing up because I don't have pants on.
Do a dance.
I'm not doing that. I don't have pants on right now. What is the YouTube chat?
I didn't realize you.
I have boxers on. Don't worry. Braid my hair. I can't even do that. I had to go on Vimeo for Bluey. What's up with that? Piracy is morally ambiguous. Tell us about your funny raw dogging research. I didn't go too far into it, but honestly, it's just awesome to think about. Like, think about the pregnancy process, and sometimes it's not the first ovulation that happens. Like, it makes me think with those quiverful people, like, what is your average accuracy rate, for lack of a better term? Can I put my hair in a ponytail? I could if I had a hair tie, but I never do that. Are things looking better when I put my hair in a ponytail? What do we think? What do we think, everybody? Oh, Lord. Jordan's scouring Twitter now.
Don't. I'm trying to find it.
The bottom of the barrel.
This is important to me.
Over here. Pony it up. It's looking good from the side. Boo, 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 boo. I really like putting my hair up. It is pretty dope. We're hamming it up over here. Bring back the man bun. I definitely will. No pants, McKay. I know, dude. I've gone down the fucking... I am in Satan's clutches right now. So apologies to everybody that I've misled and everybody that I have manipulated. If you ask Jody and Ruby, we're manipulators. Is that it?
Yes.
Send it. Send to me, please.
I knew I could find it. You guys are going to be like, this is totally underwhelming, but it's funny.
I know McKay's a foot soldier, but do y'all ever watch Majority Report? I don't really care too much for Sam Cedar. Not bad by any means. I thought the whole Sam Cedar and Steven Crowder thing, I thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, Steven Crowder is the biggest debate me bro out there, and he was quaking in his boots. That was funny. All right, hold on.
Oh, you're going to miss it.
I can back it. Oh my God.
You're giving me
Jordan
anxiety.
is harassing me. All right.
This has 4 million views on it, by the way.
Let's check this out.
Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité, right? So here's a broccoli. That's $2. Not a ton of broccoli there. Here's some asparagus. That's $4. Yep. Carrots. That's $4 more. That's $10 of vegetables there. And then we need some guacamole. That's $4 more. And she loves salsa. Yeah, salsa there. $6.
What the fuck kind of crudité is my man making, dude?
Must be a shortage of salsa. Guys, that's $20 for crudité, and this doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden to thank for this.
Admittedly, I don't know what the fuck crudité is.
The joke is that Dr. Oz calls it a crudité. He also got the name of the store wrong. Now, I don't know how to say it. Oh, someone says it's Wegmans, not Wegner's. So
Wegman. Oh, because they were the ones who... Wegmans.
Yes. So the whole gist of part of this campaign
Dude,
between...
They put it, the crudité capital of Central PA. That's
the distinction to be made here is Dr. Oz doesn't even like really care about the state that he's running in and isn't even there half the time. And so the joke is he doesn't like really know anything about the state and its culture and the names of the fucking grocery stores. And so it's just totally out of touch. And then he says crudité, and John Fetterman, the person running against him, the Democrat, is like, we just call it a fucking veggie tray.
But didn't he use it as in here in, I don't know what you call it in New Jersey, but here in Pennsylvania, we call it a veggie tray.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. But he's been very spicy about it, and I love it. And so
yeah,
I
this
just...
is Wegner's Groceries.
Their whole like John Fetterman's campaign has been like top tier. He's whoever is running his like social media campaign and his marketing and shit. Amazing.
We love cheap shots like that.
We do.
It's hilarious.
And
honestly.
John has been making them like no fucking business. Dr. Oz is getting fucking slammed, and I love it.
Dr. Oz is the kind of doctor that you go into his office, and every single time you're in there, regardless of who you are or what you look like, he says, maybe we should try to lose some weight.
Yeah, for real.
Dr. Oz is the kind of guy who gives you some sort of a downstairs exam, and he comments on your grooming job. Prove me wrong. What else is Dr. Oz the kind of doctor? Dr. Oz is the kind of doctor that is like an hour late getting to see you because he's just too chatty about like nothing.
Anywho, people want us to talk about... I did see the cameo that John bought from Snooki. That was fucking hilarious. I'm just telling you, he is using every tool at his disposal to make this fucking work, and it's amazing. So
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
It's the new thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. So watching FSU like a hawk. I think everybody in FSU has been doing that for like the last 24 to 48 hours. Porgan's getting an epidural. Is that for real, Julia? Is that for real? Do we need to go
to FSU? Bondi, Snark Uncensored. Dude. Where am I? Hawaii? No, you're in fucking Kentucky. Your parents are racist, homophobic YouTube creators.
Where is the... Julia, where did you see about the... I can't do words.
Do we need to go to their Insta?
I don't want to look at their Insta.
We don't want to...
Just saw it on FSU. Maybe sort by new.
Let's sort by Paula Morgan first, and then we'll sort by name. How about that? Let's see.
Fucking Bethany, get away from me. I don't want to see your face right now. Did you click on Paula Morgan?
It fucked up. We're good now. Okay, my bet is within 10 minutes of pushing pause.
That's 14 hours ago. That's 13 hours ago.
11 hours ago.
8, 3.
Hey.
Hey.
Have any updates in here?
Y'all,
yes.
Somebody send it to me.
We do want it to be an empathetic.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, so she's not getting the epidural? Oh, okay, that's somebody else. Okay.
Fake news.
Even if she did, she probably wouldn't say anything. But anyway.
I guess we're on to this topic now.
Anywho. False alarm. Basically, if you're if you like need to get caught up, Paul and Morgan, homophobic, transphobic, terrible people just in general, and their takes. People are Christian YouTubers, and they are pregnant and have been for like a million years, it feels like now. And so she, as in most like fundy culture, Julian, no problem. In most fundy culture-y type, I feel like it's just kind of the norm now that you have to do a home birth, you have to do a natural birth, you can't have an epidural, like, and racist. Thank you, Jen. Like, there's just this weird fundy thing around all this that, you know, you can't use the drugs or whatever bullshit. Like, I really don't fucking get it. I support as a person who's given birth, I support anybody in the way they want to do it. You want to sit at home and not do an epidural? Cool. You want to go to the hospital and get the epidural as soon as you get there? Cool. Like, I'm not going to shame anybody for what they want to do. But the problem that I have with this scenario is that the whole, like, Christian fundy, like, fundamentalist community has basically set up this expectation that you have to have a home birth. And so it's like...
Hold on, I'm looking for something specific. I don't want to...
It's just confusing to me why this has become a thing. I don't know the cultural thing. I don't know what it is. Like, you're a bad mom if you can't endure pain or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. That's absolute bullshit. But we're not about to be like, you're not a good enough mother because you got an epidural. Or like, you didn't really give birth because you had a C-section. Or you didn't really, like, you're some kind of less Christian hypocrite because you got an epidural or you had your baby in the hospital. So I think all that's bullshit. So basically she's been in labor for a while. So she said her water broke probably like 48 hours, I think now, maybe 36 hours. Maybe getting closer to 36, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, she said her water broke. And so everybody was like, oh, cool. So she's in labor. And then 12 hours later, she's still not in labor, or she still hasn't had the baby yet. And her midwife told her she's like in a quiet spell or something, which I'm not familiar with. I did not, and am not aware of whether or not that's a thing. Anyway, it's kind of concerning if your water's broke and you still haven't made a ton of progress in 12 hours. It's not unheard of, and it can totally happen. Fundamental. But I would want like fetal monitoring to be happening during that time. Like, that baby's got to come out. Like, as soon as, like, you hit the 12-hour mark in a hospital. I don't know that you do a 12-hour mark in a hospital, honestly. Depending on the OB, depending on the midwife, it's just kind of concerning, right? So, and labor can go on for like a million years, and that's fine. But she's had issues in the past, and then they resolved itself, so she doesn't have any issues regarding it now, but it still gives me anxiety. But anyway, so 48 hours now, or 48 hours, I think. It's been since then.
Once you break the seal on that chicken cutlet, you got to use it.
So then the concerning thing is that Paul said...
Somebody said quiet spell is not a thing.
It's not a thing? Okay.
It says an RN.
There you go. Didn't think that was a thing. So then Paul posted that her midwife was there and did a membrane sweep. Now, I'm not going to tell you what a membrane sweep is because you don't want to know. But you don't get a membrane sweep if your water hasn't broken yet. Or if your water's already broken. I said that wrong. So, like...
Yeah, there's, like, no membrane to sweep.
No.
Really?
So, like, if your water's broken, like, it's too late to do the membrane sweep. So, like, the membrane sweep comes before everything. At least that's my understanding. The RNs need to come in here because that happened to me, and there would be no purpose for doing that afterwards. I think that's, like, the whole... Yeah. Like, your water's broken. End of story. So... The speculation that I've come to, and the speculation that I think most of FSU has come to, is that she misinterpreted the liquid coming out as her water breaking. And I can confirm while pregnant, there are a lot of things that come out. And at various times, you feel like maybe your water is broken. And there's also like the possibility for a small leak, which can feel like water breaking if you've never felt it before and don't know what it's like. And so she could have been concerned about thinking the water's broken. She said her mucus plug came out, which is But that can also happen before the water breaks. Without the water breaking, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've had all this happen to me. It's been almost 2 years now. But it doesn't make any sense, the membrane sweep. But she also could have just peed. I mean, to be quite fucking honest,
it's pee.
Women and bladders during pregnancy do not get along, okay? Especially when you're 9 months in. I would pee 4 times a night. In 12 hours, I would get up to pee 4 times. So, like, peeing yourself while pregnant is, like, a normal thing. And so I think she peed herself and didn't know what it was, or thought it was her water. Hi, Byron. And I think that's what happened, and they don't want to, like, go back on it now and be like, no, her water didn't break, she
actually just peed. That would be hilarious.
I think it's hilarious.
I would capitalize on that.
Morgan, there is no shame there. None.
There's no shame in the pee game, bro.
None whatsoever, especially when you're 9 months fucking pregnant. She is over her due date, so she's past 40 weeks at this point, which if I induced at 39 because I literally could not fucking take it anymore. I was so miserable. And so she's miserable, right? Whatever. So, and yes, if you go to the hospital, they'll use a strip to test if it's pee or if it's amniotic fluid. So if they were like really concerned, they could go to the hospital and figure it out. But they seem pretty anti-hospital at this point. So I don't think that was going to happen, and I don't think it did. So she decided to do a home birth. Paul said like late last night that she was like okay and she went to bed. And he said he was going to keep watch, which I was very concerned by.
Bro,
what are you watching? What are you watching?
Sleep.
Like, people in FSU were like, is it just going to like slide out and then he's going to have to wake her up and be like, look, it's here. Right. And so that happened. Then he posted later, and Morgan was in the giant like birthy tub thing, like the blow up one that people put in their house. And so she was in that, and
how do you drain one of those?
Laboring. Well, let me tell you, you don't want to drain it after it happens. So anyway, so I don't know what the fuck he was keeping watch for. I truly don't know. And then he posted.
He was watching and waiting like the apostles.
Maybe.
He just wanted to be like an apostle for once.
But then a few hours ago, it's been 3 hours, it looks like, since this post. Paul shared this on his story. Slight hiccup, changed up the plans. Morgan is in pretty good spirits. She and baby are both looking healthy, and baby should be here soon. Through the smooth and the unexpected, God is good. So here's my thing. I'm not ever going to shame anybody for the birth plan that they want to have, like for their expectations of how birth is going to go. But I encourage anyone and everyone and all my friends who have gotten pregnant to hold your, what's the term I'm looking for? Hold your birth plan with like a grain of salt. Okay? Like, think of it as like really flexible.
Think of it as any plans that you're going to have for the next 5 to 10 years. Like, there's no such thing as fixed.
Really?
Ever.
No.
For that time.
Somebody asked, is there a crossover between placenta consumption and fundies? I think a lot of fundies do it.
Please, for the love of God.
I don't have any shame in it. I thought about it.
Did you really?
Not eating it.
Oh.
You can have it, like, what's the word? Like, you can have it put in pill form, and then you can take the pills.
Oh, it does have benefits, doesn't it?
It does. It can really help with postpartum depression, supposedly. And so
damn, Jeffrey Dahmer. Chill.
Gross. So I could never like eat the placenta, like just straight up. If that's your thing, no shame. I just could not. Yes, encapsulated. You can get it encapsulated and take it in pill form. So there you go. If I could go back and do birth again, I would consider doing that. It is also expensive, but to do that. Anywho, I'm never going to shame anybody. Birth plans will change. The reality, I never did a birth plan because I have anxiety, and I just felt like I was going to be disappointed if it didn't go the way that I planned. So the thing that gets me about her is she has posted on her stories that she's absolutely miserable. which I completely understand.
It is what it is. No point in glamorizing it.
So she just already feels terrible. And then she has, like, she gets very intense about how people respond and react to her. Like, both her and Paul are very concerned with their haters, right? So, like, us, like, we're haters. They're very concerned about what we think, even though they pretend that they don't. And so I feel really bad for her because I think, like, a lot of fundies, like Bethany, like, they prep so much on their social media and, like, spit out all this stuff that's like, I'm having a home birth and it's coming out of my vagina without any medication and I'm doing it without an epidural, and they, like, hype themselves up. And then they hype all that onto their social media to everybody watching them. And so that, like, the pressure is just, like, sky high. And then it can be just, like, extreme come down of disappointment because you weren't able to do that. And then there's a level of maybe, like, shame or embarrassment towards your fans because you, like, were like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to have birth in my house and blah, 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 and then you don't.
That's kind of part of the downfall of being a social media influencer or anything like that is you end up projecting your life onto your social media. And when you don't have anything going on, you essentially have no content. So you just start putting it all out there and things like that. So, and especially with Paul and Morgan, because there's a lot of pushback, as there should be, because they do and say a lot of bad things. And didn't they say they're going to be putting their kid on their Patreon and shit like that?
I think so, or something. Maybe that might be, like, alleged. I don't remember. There's so many fundies that are pregnant right now.
Although, no Patreon update from Paul and Morgan Babe Watch. I really, really hope that's not the case, but it's not exactly something that would be out of their wheelhouse either. I mean, we've seen all these family vloggers, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went down that path. Honestly.
I wouldn't be either.
Because it's like an easy transition where you don't have to sit on a set. You don't have, you can just have your camera in your hand and
it's easy.
Point and shoot.
They know it works. Yeah. So, and just plus there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I just, like, honestly feel bad for her because I feel like there was, like, added pressure that maybe didn't need to be there. And maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she comes out of this scenario and she's like, I had to go to the hospital and it sucked, but I don't really give a fuck. And I hope that's the case. But with how much they've built this up and how snarky they've been about it, it just, like, it leaves me thinking that she's probably going to have at least some level of disappointment after that, which just makes me really sad because having a baby is hard, labor fucking sucks, and postpartum will kick your motherfucking ass. And so to have any kind of, like, residual, like, disappointment or shame is just going to make things so much worse. And so I really, I don't like Paul and Morgan, but I do feel for her in some small way, in some teeny tiny way, as a mother who's been through this.
Mom to mom.
Like,
parent to parent.
I feel on a level, and it just makes me sad when people go into this with such high expectations. It's like the same thing with parenting. It's this whole, well, when I'm pregnant, I'll never do XYZ, or when I'm a parent, I'll never do XYZ. And the moment you say that, you're fucked because you're going to do it. So it's like, it's just not ideal. So I feel bad for her. Paul says she's in, like, mostly good spirits or whatever he said on that. I don't believe a word that comes out of Paul's fucking mouth, just in general. So I don't really know if she's in great spirits. And if she had to go to the hospital, my guess is things are not going great.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I am glad they took her to the hospital, because if it's bad and it needs to be dealt with in a hospital, then deal with it in a hospital. Like, I know that's not ideal, but it's not worth risking your kid or your wife to just prove a point.
Yeah, if that kid needs to get out right now, it's better to save the fucking trip and just be down the hall.
When somebody in FSU pointed this out, they're like, for being so pro-life, like, these people are willing to take like 8,000 risks with these children. You know? Like it truly, the cognitive dissonance, like just, it gets me.
Maybe
It gets
Paul's
me.
probably salty that his kid has to have a social security number now. Oh, fuck. Birth certificate.
Paul is not ready for somebody else or something to take up Morgan's time. And I say
his time.
I say this with the kindest and most empathetic I can be.
With peace and love.
With peace and love. Nobody is prepared to have a child, no matter how prepared you think you are. And I firmly stand by that point. But I can't think of two more people, maybe other than Trisha and Moses, who are more woefully unprepared for what parenthood is going to look like. I'm sorry. They can come for me on that one. I just can't. With the two of them, the way that they've, like, with their housing situation and the fact that they, like, went off the other day and they were like, my YouTube is our, like, full-time gig and our full-time income. And if I had a child and YouTube was our full-time income, like, I would be in constant anxiety because YouTube is not consistent. Like, you cannot consistently rely on YouTube unless you have, like, massive amounts of subscribers and incredible amounts of, like, we've talked about H3 today. Like, H3 is a YouTube channel that's been around a while, and he's probably got a pretty steady flow or a steady average of income that comes in every month. For small YouTubers like Paul and Morgan, like, I know they have 150,000 subs, but
they're not getting 150,000 views.
Nope. And so YouTube's just not going to be reliable income. Patreon is not even reliable income. Like, you might have, like, a steady thing going and you've had the same amount for a while, but you know, if something were to happen and you lose all your patrons and then you're, like, in trouble with a house payment, like,
yeah,
this is, like, scary. Like, this is actually legitimately scary.
Yeah. Someone brings up a good point. H3 also has their clothing line. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
That's the thing with Paul and Morgan too, is, like, I don't know if they have any sort of diversified income revenue.
I don't think they do.
Income streams. Because we do. YouTube is not our only thing. Jordan gets paid for her internship. And we have another business.
We have a whole other business that has nothing to do with YouTube that I run that we also have, like.
So it would be scary, honestly. And I'm not familiar with what their living situation is. I think they had a roommate and maybe they don't.
They moved into a new apartment or house.
I don't know how they're doing that. And that honestly scares me, because especially if Morgan, is going through it, which is a possibility. I really hope that she isn't. I hope she has a good postpartum experience despite how low I think of her. But, like, is Paul just going to be doing videos by himself when Morgan can't?
It scares me a little because she's talked about having mental health issues in the past and coming off medication. And that concerns me for I'm not targeting Paul and Morgan. They put their life on the internet. This is what comes with it. People talk shit about us. We're going to talk about your life. You put it all out there, so guess what? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But the same would apply to anybody. Anybody who, like, has had mental health issues in the past and maybe took meds and then stopped taking them even though they were helpful and then gets pregnant and is in the postpartum period, I'm concerned. So
yeah.
You just have to be at, like, a higher level of watch or care if you have mental health issues during the postpartum period, because even if you don't have mental health issues, postpartum period is rough. And so if you do have a history of them during postpartum, it can make things worse. And so it's concerning to be a person with past mental health issues who maybe doesn't even have, like, a doctor. Like, who knows if they even have, like, a regular prescriber that could, you know, some midwives can do meds and some can't. And so, you know, there's all that. But, you know, I'm obviously at the, like, god-awful end of the spectrum with my postpartum psychosis. But it happens, and it doesn't discriminate, you know? Like, it happens. Yeah. Especially if you don't have a medical condition, like, you don't know that you have a mental health condition, and then you go through the postpartum period and then it comes out. Like, that happens a lot of times too. So, like,
yeah. Well, and especially he's my uncle. He's not technically blood related by any means. Very good family friend. Mentioned that I had a family member who went right back on. I mean, she was, like, pumping breast milk at the beginning, but then she needed to go right back onto her meds for ADHD and everything like that. So she only did that for a couple weeks, and then they formula fed from then on out. So like if Morgan was on something and she needed to take something, or now needs to be managing it some other way, which there's no shame in taking medication or anything like that.
No.
If Morgan wants to chest feed, then that's something that she will have to be choosing between. And I really hope that her own mental health is part of that. No shame in formula feeding. We've formula fed our kid all the way. He's healthy.
I tried to
fucking
breastfeed
tyrant.
and it just didn't
He
work.
runs around. He's
fine and healthy and thriving. And so there is no perfect way to mom. And there's enough bullshit that gets thrown mom's way, honestly. And it's scary. Like postpartum, I feel like a lot of times isn't taken as seriously and people aren't even educated about it. Like postpartum psychosis is a thing. Postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD. Like people don't realize that you can have postpartum OCD. Like it really, all kinds of things can come out during the postpartum period. And there's like the baby blues, right, that they kind of refer to, but those lift. Like if those things don't lift, like I was generally, I think, told by my OB that if it, like those feelings didn't lift after 2 weeks, then we have a different problem. Like then we do have postpartum depression or anxiety, or, you know, like the baby blues suck, but they're supposed to lift at some point. And so it, you know, there's just so much here. My OCD did get worse postpartum. Yes. Yeah. And postpartum just in general fucking sucks, especially if you've been in, like she's been in labor for a long time. You're just fucking exhausted, like mentally, physically, emotionally, mentally. Like the exhaustion knows no bounds after hours of labor. Or God forbid she have a C-section or something and then get like targeted by the crunchy moms for taking the easy way out of birth. Let me tell you, C-sections are not the easy way out. If I could go back and do a vaginal birth, 100% would, because of the pain that I had after my C-section. It takes weeks. You have a open body wound like this big. Like they pulled all my guts out on the table and then had to sew it back up. Like it is, healing from C-sections is no joke.
That's not really what happened, but
that's what it felt like. And I would know because I was awake and didn't have a working epidural, but you know.
Jordan didn't see it.
I do have...
Crunchy mom is the same as granola mom, like
yes.
granola people.
Yes.
Like you're,
it's like the more modern term, I guess.
Yeah. I say granola still.
Team Hufflepuff, good point. I do have my entire birth story here on our YouTube channel. It's a little bit older, but you can go back and watch it. It is not for the faint of heart, I will say.
It's just Jordan's experience with pregnancy and birth, not anything to do with our kid.
No. We don't talk about our kid, but C-sections are terrible. All birth is hard. So I feel for her, and I really hope she has a good support system, because I think Paul is terrible and I don't think he's going to help as much as he should because of the traditional gender roles. Yeah. Like she's supposed to do everything, you know. And
he's probably going to cry about the 6-week wait period. I mean, he cried about it just because of a fight, so.
Yeah, literally.
And it'll probably, please, I hope to God that it is longer than 6 weeks, that she doesn't just give in.
6 weeks is like the medical, like, I don't want to say requirement, but. Guideline. But sometimes it's not 6 weeks. Like
it probably most times should be more than 6 weeks.
Yeah. Like that is the bare ass minimum of waiting. Okay. Yeah. Like
hit the shower, guys. Come on.
You've got a hand, my dude. Yeah. I really feel for them. I hope Morgan has a lot of support. Like that's the only thing I can offer at this point. Yeah, Paul, go use our Adam and Eve code.
Yep.
And
code Jordan 50 for 50% off one item.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So
Irish twins. Yeah. Oh
God. I don't know how people have kids that close together. I could never.
Me either, dude. Me either. I guess that kind of brings us to a close. Do we have anything else that we're...
Any final thoughts while we're here?
I don't want to discuss it in depth, but shout out to Trisha Paytas for making her kid content 2 days after birth.
It has been like at the 48-hour point after Trisha Paytas giving birth to her child. Oh, Amanda's sending me a meme. She had posted 4 videos. One of them is ASMR content.
Gross, dude. Gross.
Like the exploitation with Trisha just knows no fucking bounds, dude.
Traditional gender roles are so 80s, it's transitional gender roles today. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Amanda, where are you in here?
Uh-oh. Fake friend. Fake friend alert.
Wait, I've got to open it up. Today's meme. Oh, you sent them a while back. Okay. Here, let's share this with everybody.
We're going to pull up today's meme. Ooh.
Okay, we'll do the most recent one. This made my whole Tuesday better. Oh. Everything that I just talked about applies to Trisha as well. And I know she has mental health issues, and so I'm especially concerned about Trisha.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to speculate, but I mean, just look at the history. Let's check this shit out.
LOL.
Let's go. We love a balloon knot loophole.
Balloon knot.
Christians against premarital sex. Caps. They got caps on the cap. Let's go, dude.
I love this so much.
This is pretty epic, not gonna lie.
This is pretty epic. Thank you, Amanda, for this beautiful...
The loophole is the poop hole.
Poop hole loophole. Which I hadn't really heard about a lot in Mormonism, to be honest, so...
You had heard about or not?
Had not.
I had never really heard anybody doing that.
Trisha did redeem herself, I feel like, a lot during Frenemies, except on the fight episodes. On the fight episodes, I just went back to, yep, this is fucking it. But she really did. I started to, you know, like her a little bit during Frenemies, but man, that shit all went south really fast.
But
Ethan gave her way too much grace.
Yeah, seems like it was kind of an act.
Really, though.
Which is sad.
Never order pizza on Frenemies, for real.
Oh, for real, dude.
Okay, so
I want pizza.
It does sound kind of good. Now...
Jordan will only ever eat pizza when she's on her period.
This is true.
She'll only let me get pizza when she's on her period.
And I'm not, so I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, what's going on?
So next stream, yeah.
Are you going to float the idea?
Trisha is like horrifyingly anti-Semitic, and she got called out by Ethan on the show for that shit all the time. She had some redeeming qualities on the show. Not redeemed on the whole, but some redeeming qualities.
The problem, just before we get onto this, the problem with Trisha's anti-Semitism is it's like almost like innocuous because she seems so incapable of really being in the know about anything. So it's, yeah. Anyway.
And she's aware, like she knows what she's doing, and she uses being married to Moses as like justification for being able to say anti-Semitic things.
Yeah.
So next week, next Tuesday, for part of our live stream, as part of like the ongoing cookie wars, period pizza, Byron, no.
Period pizza. It's pizza, period.
We are going to do a blind taste test which we can't really, it's not even really a taste test because their cookies are going to be different.
I know.
Like we can't even really do it appropriately, but
there's a point to it. But
there's a point to it.
Cookie Gate.
But we're going to do a taste test trial, little thing between Crumbl and Crave because we are not close to the Dirty Dough. The Dirty Dough is all the way down in Provo, and that's way far from us.
I'll make the fucking drive. If there's interest in this, I will make the drive. I'll go get the cookie at, I think the closest one is in Orem because the Saratoga Springs one hasn't opened up.
So far away.
I will go and get it, but having the 3 there in front of us, I think is really awesome.
Oh,
Plus, I can write off fuel expenses, so.
I don't want to drive down. It was
I'll just go by myself.
No.
Maybe I can take the train. I think it's close to the station.
Okay. I guess that has to happen. I guess.
If we want to go hard,
we got to do it.
It is dedication. I think I'm dedicated to putting on a good show and, giving everybody what they want to see. McKay train vlog. Let's go, dude.
Any more than 4 hours, it's not worth it. It would be close to 2.
No. Well, there and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really...
It's about an hour.
It's about an hour, so...
Maybe a little more.
No, it's more than an hour.
Get all the cookies.
Thank you,
gotta
just
do
buy
swig
me.
cookies and I bet the fizz cookies.
No, we're not even
try.
getting into those. We got to focus
Yes.
on the 3 big ones first, and then we
have to make sure that there's one particular cookie that we can get that's the same across the 3.
I don't know that we're going to be able to do that.
I think they always have sugar. The sugar frosted ones.
Well, we can get some variety to demonstrate.
Yeah.
Hey from Bountiful, y'all are my fave. I just resigned from the Mormons. Yay! We love
What's
to
good?
see it.
You missed me. I was in Bountiful twice today.
So we're gonna do that for next Tuesday. We'll obviously talk about some other things, but we are going to do apparently
I'm going hard for the cookies, dude.
a 3-way cookie taste test.
I'm gonna be driving a lot this week.
So
I'm gonna get my arm blasted tomorrow.
we're gonna try it and see what happens. So make sure you're here next Tuesday, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, same time.
That would be 6 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. So we're gonna do that, and then remember our vlog introducing you to like historical artifacts and the temple and where we got married and the church law firm and all those things is going to be on Patreon next week. So make sure you sign up for the Patreon or become a member because it is pretty dope. Not going to lie. Like we did some really cool stuff today.
We love it. Menage a cookie.
So that's the gist. That's what's going to happen. I don't know what our video for Monday is going to be. So I can't even give you an idea.
We're still in the works.
No clue. So yeah, is there anything else that you have to add?
Nope. Be cool. Make sure run for office to make sure that people like Linda don't end up in office.
Hit the like button
Something's
on your way
gotta stick.
out. Make sure you're subscribed. Comment on the video. All of those things help us in the algorithm.
We love you all. You're amazing. And be safe. We'll see you next time. And yeah.
Love you guys.
Love ya. Bye.